Hello, my lovely people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we do here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here, we educate, inform the members of the public about the happenings in the globe. We react to all forms of videos. And I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform. The same time, I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we do not promote war, we do not promote violence, we do not promote hate speech. What we are here to do is to educate and inform the members of the public. And again, YouTube call for self-determination is never a call for war.
Tried as much as possible not to talk in this period of Ramadan on so many issues. Life is not only mundane, life is not only physical, life is also spiritual. And one needs spiritual nourishment to be able to be alive, to be able to be fit, to be able to be strong. And this is a period of spiritual nourishment. I try as much as possible to maximize the spiritual benefit of this month of Ramadan. Having said so, I want to say that there are several acts of provocation going on by those who have the best reason to do what they're doing. They know better why they want to provoke people, they want to push people to do things that ordinarily they ought not to do. All of you are aware, and I will continue to say it. The President Ahmed Bola Tinubu was good to me, and as a friend, I paid him back for what he has done for me. I did not solicit for those assistance when I was in the most traumatic period of my life. He stood by me. He gave me the opportunities to be alive today. Maybe I would have died in the dungeon that I was put into between 2005 and 2007. But alhamdulillah that I'm alive today because Allah had recorded against my name that I'll be alive. For some time, the military in Rivers State and around my area had tried as much as possible to provoke me to and the people around me to do something for which they will take an excuse. When Wike was governor, they tried as much as they can to make sure the police, the military, to make sure they provoke me. While in other places, we work hand in hand to make sure that there is peace and safety in this country. And we have achieved a lot of milestones. I've been away from my home because I'm not very well. So I have to be attended to by my doctors in Abuja. So maybe except there is very serious issue at home, most times I am with my doctors in Abuja, who have even advised me to go through a procedure which I have delayed since November last year. Today I was told, I don't know the reason why, I was told by my people in my house at Ipokuma that two gunboats came and stationed themselves opposite my jetty, my house, because my house at Upokuma Degema local government goes straight to the river. It's at the river bank, it's at the shore. And they came and parked opposite my jetty for about 30 minutes. Our boats were also parked there. After some time, they left. I don't know the reason why those boats came to park. I have had so many insinuations in the fallout of what happened at Okoma. The name of the governor of Biafra state had been called. They said the governor had been it's under investigation. The house of the speaker of Biafra had been invaded. The youth leader of R0AD Nembe had been called. And today, for whatever reason that I don't know, 2 gunboats had mysteriously parked off my jetty and stayed there for about 30 minutes. I've not been at home. My family, my people are at home. I want to say that it is not right for some people in the military to stir up crisis, and when this crisis will explode, they will call names. Our political analysts will come, international analysts will come, and they will be speaking big English and making very faulty and stupid analysis. This was how they triggered Boko Haram. This was how they triggered Boko Haram. And today, thousands of people have died. It triggered Boko Haram, and everybody knows it. If Malam Yusuf was not killed unjustly, maybe there wouldn't have been Boko Haram. Maybe these people would have ended up at their Salafi level and continue to preach their Wahhabi ideology, like it's allowed to be that way, Kamal Tusuna and other Wahhabi influence group in Nigeria. This is how Malam SH0CK people were murdered and killed. And there are so many instances of people who gain. They are conflict merchants who gain from conflict. They instigate conflict. They can be uniform and they can be outside uniform. You can hate a person. That's why the president must be firm in bringing people. That's why proper investigation must be done. In my last Calabar lecture, where people were coming in to ask questions, I told them, you cannot collectively punish people for the crimes of a few people. You cannot collectively punish people. You cannot go to Okwama and destroy it because some few people in Okwama killed military men. It's like what is happening in Gaza, where the apartheid Zionist state is killing people. It's killing thousands of people. Collectively punishing people for the crime of a few. It is wrong. And no civilized and democratic society should keep quiet and accept such. Whether we die today or we die tomorrow, we are surely going to die. So when it's time for us to speak out, we should speak out. We should speak out and say, no. This is wrong. But if we all keep quiet and accept and acquiesce, it will happen to every one of us. So for me, as a person, please and please, I'm just a human being. People should stop this thing. Whoever is there taking gunboat to place, nobody has sent them to carry gunboat. Everybody know the job people. Job people don't forgive people. They don't forgive people. When you harm them, whether you like it or not, they will extract their debt from you. They will extract their debt from you. And at that time, something that is preventable, something that ought not to exist, the peace that we are enjoying will be broken. Let us not take it that because it happened in A location, it is also going to happen in B location. Why will a country enjoy killing our citizens? Why will a country enjoy killing our citizens? I just broke my fast. I've not even eaten. Before I went for prayer, I was told that these two gunboats came and parked opposite my house, opposite my jetty, for about 30 minutes. And about 7 of my boats were also parked at my jetty. They stayed for about 30 minutes and they drove towards Abonima. Please, I am not involved in any of your trouble. You know what I am doing. You know where I am. And you know what I am doing. You are mad people like you, Kingsley. You Igbos are sick people. I've always maintained that I don't want an appointment. I'm not like you people who live for money and your stomach. People know me. I'm 60 years old. People know me. If you don't know me, ask people. I don't give a damn about anybody. when people talk, we know those who can talk and can stand by what they say. I supported Tinubu. I have no regret whatsoever. Because he supported me, I supported him. I have no regret whatsoever. I was invited to R0AD Kingsley. I didn't beg to go to R0AD. I've always been going to R0AD. Going to R0AD is not a big deal. R0AD is not the only place. I have met several presidents outside Nigeria. Several kings outside Nigeria. So going to R0AD is one of the least things. So I am bringing this to the whole world, to the notice of the whole world, that today 2 gunboats, wherever they were sent from, came and parked opposite my jetty and were there for Engineer Kingsley. We are there for over 30 minutes. I don't struggle to shine or outshine anybody. Let Nnamdi Kanu continue to outshine me. That is his business. I promise him I will put him there. I have put him. I have done. When I make a promise, I fulfill it. I have done it. And that's all. Let him continue to outshine where? Among Ijaw people or among Igbo people? Where is how Nnamdi Kanu outshining me? So just tell him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njaku. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I welcome you all today and thanks for inviting me. As you all know, we are now in the phase of progress, in the phase of action, in the phase of achievement, in the phase of what we have to do to continue the delegitimization of Nigeria within Biafra territory. Today, the chain that have held Biafra for many decades is broken. Few days, we have seen the upsurge of the Nigeria terrorists, military, and all their parastatals, accomplices in the killings of Biafra. They were all crying, and the cry is just starting. The killing of Biafrans at will by the Nigeria terrorist state is no longer something they will do and go free. Biafran, killing of any Biafran come with a price, big price, and they are paying it. I want everybody to understand that for the very first time in the history of Biafra, you see what is going on. There has never been any time in the history of Biafra agitation, liberation, that you see what is happening today happening. Because you can't continue to do the same thing and expect result. And because before you fight a country like Nigeria to protect your people, you must be able to study what Nigeria is all about. That is why in the medical field, when you go to hospital, you go to doctor, they will first of all conduct some kind of test to know what is your problem. Doctors don't just carry you in the hospital and say, oh, what is your problem? You're having a headache. Okay, come and take this. Or you have a temperature. Come, let us give you a drug. No, that's a quack doctor. That's what they do in Africa. That's why many Africa can never progress until Biafra is restored and the beginning of civilization will start. So you have to identify the root cause of a problem before you can now know how to solve it. And that's what the Biafra Republic government in Ezra have done. And that's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw in many of us. He knows that the people that surrounded him were a bunch of criminals, bunch of idiots who doesn't know their left from their right. And then he began to shout for 100 men. So first, we studied Nigeria, the complicity of Nigeria, and how to break Nigeria. And believe me, I have not even unleashed the biggest secret. Many of you who followed after when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, you all remember the day I said a prayer for God to give us 1,000 men wisdom to face the challenges ahead of us. Believe me, from the beginning till now, we have always been spiritual. And before anything happens, we see ahead. of it. I can tell you today that God did not just give 1,000 men wisdom, but more than 1,000 men. And we are just using only 5. We have not gotten to where we can even use 100, not to talk of 500. Today, they are listing the names of people who, according to them, is the problem of Nigeria. And you see, the Prime Minister of Biafra is one of the people they claim are the problem of Nigeria. Rather, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa came to rescue Biafra from the Nigeria problem, which Nigeria and British created. Today, they look for who to blame. They brought criminals and terrorists from Sahel, all the way from Central Africa, to rig election and remove Jonathan from power. These terrorists came and they were not compensated. And then after that, the people who brought them from northern Nigeria decided to use them for the Islamic agenda. And today, the Islamic agenda is in a very high speed. They look around to who they are going to blame, and they are blaming Biafra. Biafra is not the reason 200 people were killed on Christmas Day in Jos, Plateau State. Biafra is not the reason why many women and children have been slaughtered, thousands of them from January to 24th day of March 2024 in the northern Nigeria. Biafra is not the reason why Yoruba chiefs and Obas are being slaughtered in their homes by the Islamic terrorists sponsored by the Nigeria state. Biafra is not the reason why many people cannot go to their villages in the northeast, northwest, north central, southwest, and even in the southeast. But you see, all these problems they created was the problem that gave birth to Simon Ekpa today. Because I said at a point, enough is enough. I cannot continue to watch my people being killed, butchered, and their head chopped off by the terrorist sponsored by Nigeria state. The one that break the camel back is a story that I would like to share to people of Greece today. In 2021, after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or in 2020 before he was kidnapped also, terrorists attacked my village, slaughtered people that I know, slaughtered women and men that I know, cut off their head. And these people, I know their family, I know their children, and I watched this video. One of the survivors of this attack is still alive today. He saw Nigeria army as part of those who came for that attack. From that day, the anger I have for Nigeria multiplied. One of the victims of this killing by the Nigeria army in conjunction with the Fulani today reside in Libya. He is probably watching this program. His father was butchered, head cut off. These particular killings, I documented it very well. I sent it to the president of Finland. I sent it to Brussels during the time so-called Alan White was still doing lobbying with the IPOB name. We compiled those things, sent to the United Nations, sent to everywhere. Nobody has been held responsible today. The next thing was the journalist that reported this killing was banned from entering Ebonyi State Government House to report about it because they reported about it. So some of you may remember when Omahe banned journalists from entering Ebonyi Government House. One of those journalists, his mother head was cut off. This is the first time I am sharing some secret. But today, from 2021 to this date, as you can see, nobody has been arrested because nobody would be arrested. I decided that in addition to all the killings of Biafrans, from Aba to the invasion of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house, killing over 28, according to people, they say there were people that were killed at numbers 100. They say it was 28 people that was killed in Oyendu's house. Coupled to Mpo massacre. This is a direct killing by the Nigeria state, not suspected terrorists or suspected headers. And I pray to God to give me opportunity to defend my people. That opportunity is here. And I am defending Biafra with brutality. Very brutal. Nobody will kill Biafra again and live to tell the story. That's why anywhere they are in Biafra land, we will hunt them down. It is the best self-defense. In addition to that, the independent state of Biafra will follow it with diplomacy, political solution, and of course, the defense come with the guerrilla warfare. We are not backing down. You kill us, we kill you back. They have declared that secessionists are wanted. They call me secessionist. Well, you can declare me wanted. We have also declared you wanted. And any place you see these people that are killing our people from Hopus or Dema, arrest them in Biafra land. Any place you see them, any day Tinubu will enter Biafra land, make sure he doesn't go back. We'll arrest them, arrest him. The same thing goes to Shetima. From this day, the target of the Biafra Defense Forces is to make sure that those sponsoring the killing of Biafras will not be allowed to enter our territory. We must not give them a British space. We must not allow them to come to our land and kill and go. The time of that particular issue is over. We will fight them tooth to tooth. We will fight them iron to iron. We will fight them gun to gun. We will defend our land to the last drop of our people. And they are running mad because somebody actually stood up to say enough is enough. For this to happen, we must understand that the enemy has planted disagreement, disunity, fighting, and all that within the Biafra people. It is normal. It doesn't move me. It doesn't move anybody who understands what the government oppressors can do in order to weaken the collectiveness and the power of the people of the victim. And that they have done very well. Today, you see people who were fighting for Biafra many years ago. All of a sudden, they are not telling you that Nigeria, they are not telling you. And I want to make it very clear. Nobody owned Biafra. Nobody owned Biafra. Biafra is owned by everyone who believes in Biafra. Nobody have the monopoly to restore Biafra. The only thing is that God have ordained some people while giving birth to them from the beginning that they are going to be the one that God will use to restore Biafra. And today we are here. And that's exactly what we're doing. There is no threat that will move us. Our freedom is guaranteed. Guaranteed by the laws, international laws, the United Nations treaties, African Union Charter, and what have you. I am promising you today, in a matter of days, we will start the legal process for Nigeria for reparation to Biafra government. That particular reparation will start few days to come. And the information will be published.
People, as you have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.